a go and go this? Yeah man, run come here and let's make some gungo rice and peas. Yes. So this is what we call it in Jamaica, rice and peas. Using beans, you can call it rice and beans. But anyways, so I want to show you these two gungo peas that I'll be using, otherwise known as pigeon peas. So this is a dry pigeon peas, and this is the green pigeon peas. Okay, so dry pigeon peas and the green one. You can either use both. We call them gungo peas. As you can see, gungo peas or pigeon peas. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add these to some water in my Dutch pot, and I'm going to season my pot, and we're going to cook some delicious rice and beans. Here I have my Dutch pot, and I have about a cup of water, cup and a half of water. I'm going to dump my dry gungo with the water. Okay, and now I'm going to add the green one. You can use both green or both dry, but I choose to mix it. I guess it's just me, like to be creative. Now we're going to season our pot, and I'm just going to use some Maggi all-purpose and some Maggi chicken seasoning to season the pot. I'm going to add some scallion, thyme, garlic, and pimento seeds. So I added a little bit of cool running seasoning salt, and I'm adding the all-purpose Maggi, about a teaspoon. I don't use salt because my seasoning already have a lot of sodium. Now I'm going in with the chicken. If you're a vegetarian, you don't have to use a chicken, you can use all-purpose. If you prefer using the fish, Maggi have all-purpose fish and jerk. So that's what I'm using for the seasoning. No salt. Maggi seasoning are very salty. Now I'm going to go in with the scallion, thyme, and my garlic. Alright goodies, so you know you can't cook rice and peas, right, without coconut milk. So I have 1 can of coconut milk, and I'm going to add the coconut milk. You can use the coconut powder if you want. I'm using the Dunn's River coconut milk, and this is the one in the can. So you can use that, or you can grate your own coconut, which is the best way. And I'm going to add just like a tablespoon and a half of butter or margarine. Again, watch the salt, use unsalted butter. And I'm going to add my seasoning. So I just crushed the green onion, you can use scallion. I have a few cloves of garlic. I have a hot pepper. It's green, so it's not too hot. And then my thyme. Add it to the pot. And now I'm going to add my pimento seeds, and I already kind of like crushed them a little bit. So this is what I'm using to season my pot. So now I'm just gonna stir this and cover it, leave it to boil for about 4 minutes so everything can get nice and incorporated. Let out all of that niceness into the water. And then we're gonna wash our rice. You can use any rice, parboiled rice, basmati, white rice, doesn't matter what rice you use for your rice and beans. Just use the rice that you like. I'll be using some parboiled rice because that's the one that I like to use when I'm cooking rice and peas. So goodies, here I have 5 cups of parboiled rice, and it's already washed about 4 times just to make sure that it is nice and clean. And as you can see, things start to boil. Look at the water. So the water change here, man. So we're gonna do now, we're gonna add the rice to the pot. After you add the rice to the pot, you just want to spin it up, and then you're going to taste the water. Make sure it's not too much water. What you can do, make sure that the water is about 1.5 inches above the rice. It should not be more than 2 inches above the rice. Okay, so that's how you test your water. But by looking on this, I can see that my water is good enough. I can show you another trick that I have learned as well. So what you can do, you can place a fork in the middle, and they said the fork should stand up. So if it stand up, then you know that the water is good. If it's not standing up, then you know there's too much water. Thank me for this one later. Okay, all right, so now we're gonna cover our pot and allow our rice and peas on low heat. Low heat. So turn down your stove now, put it on low, and allow it to cook. Stay tuned for the results. All right, my goodies, so as you can see, it is looking lovely, looking so delicious. Nice and shelly rice and gungo peas. Let me know what you think about this recipe, goodies. Look how beautiful this is looking. This is the final result, and I'm happy with the turnout. Look at that. The fork is going through the rice perfectly. Nice shelly, peas and everything right, seasoning right, you know, everything turn up. So I hope you like this recipe. If you do, leave me a comment. If you are new here, please hit that subscription button, turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Until next time, walk good.